Well, the Global Aerospace Summit is an important conference for aerospace and defense industry from around the world. I represent the American aerospace and defense industry, and coming here is an important part of what we do to support our member companies and their ambitions for the kind of work they'd like to do in the Middle East. This region is extremely important, not only for the American companies and the commerce that they wish to pursue, but it's important from a geopolitical and a strategic sense for the United States of America. And so I think coming here and providing capabilities that ensure the national security of the region, that ensure the good flow of commerce and the trade that we all want to have, is an important part of what we do in this industry. Well, I think it's the exchange of ideas, to hear from the leadership of the country and the region, to be able to absorb that and then, give it context in the things that we try and pursue from a commerce standpoint or from an industrial standpoint. That's invaluable insight. And so having a conference like this really adds to everybody's body of knowledge about how to be more successful. The growth of commercial aviation in particular has been a boon to many companies that do both defense and civil aviation, because that part of the business certainly is growing. And to come here to a region where there is such explosive growth on its own, of the economy, of the sovereignty, of the national desires for space capabilities and greater civil aviation, it's an exciting place to be, and the Middle East in general is an area where we're going to anticipate a lot of growth in the future. Well, I think the downturn in defense spending in many of the nations represented here is a little bit of a headwind. The price of oil, is a little bit of a headwind with respect to the ability to buy the kinds of systems and improvements that are desired. But these things do in fact run in cycles. And so, the decisions that are made today could be paid for, with dollars that are more readily available in the future. So I think you have to look at the strategy and the goals and pursue them, and then consider the resourcing considerations as you go.